Corey, can you imagine what Rangers fans are thinking and feeling right now?
I'm hoping they're just as excited as we are, because we're really excited.
What does this feel like for you? Second time as a World Series MVP. You were magnificent in this series. To be able to celebrate with your team in this clubhouse right now, what is this like?
Yeah, just awesome. Just to be a part of it. Really, this team really came together, really gelled together, came through, and this is what can happen when you do it.
You guys were incredibly resilient throughout these entire playoffs, right up until these last couple of games, losing Doley, losing Max Scherzer, and still you come back and sweep these 3 games here in Arizona. How did you guys do this?
It's a credit to this group. Dolis gave a speech. Even when he couldn't help us out on the field, he fired everybody up, got everybody going, didn't want anybody to be down. As bad as his heart hurt not being able to play, is exactly what we needed from him, and it was awesome that he did it.
What does this mean to this entire group to be in this moment for this fan base after 51 years?
Yeah, it's everything. This is what we play for. We know how much our fan base wanted. We know how much this organization deserved it. To be able to do it, it's really special.
The World Series MVP, Corey Seager. Corey, thank you so much.
Big game Nate. I feel like he's calm in those situations. He almost would rather be in that situation than just have a clean inning. That's what kept us in the game. It kept us one swing away the whole time, even when we didn't have a hit there for a long time. He kept us right there in the game by doing that, and just, God, let's call. It's incredible. Just an incredible effort by him.
So many young key players on this team.
It keeps coming.
I don't know how they still have any left. You, Evan Carter, making such a big impact on this team, helping this team win a World Series. What is this like for a rookie to experience?
I mean, you get that taste now. You know what it's like. You know what it takes to get here. And however long our careers are, we're always going to know what it feels like to get to this point, to battle for this point, and to win. And that's what we're going to strive for every year now.
This fan base has waited a long time for this, about twice as long as you've been alive. Now they have this moment, and you were part of giving it to them. What does that mean to you?
I mean, it's an honor. It's truly an honor. It's special. So happy for our fan base. We got number 1. Hopefully we're not done. We're going to bring some more, but we're going to enjoy this one. It's pretty sweet.
We need to get you a pair of the goggles, my man.
No kidding. My eyes are burning.
Josh Young, the Rangers' third baseman. Congratulations. How did you guys finally break through tonight? How did you guys finally get the offense rolling?
I mean, Corey broke up in the no-hitter. Carter came right behind him with the double, and it was my opportunity. I had to take a step back and make it less about the situation and more about, how do I get the job done? I was able to hit something hard up the middle.
So before the bat, you're trying not to pay attention to the situation, but I saw after the bat, the reaction that you had, you knew how big that hit was and how big the situation was. How good did that feel?
It was for my teammates. It really was. I mean, we all worked so hard to get in that situation. They believed in me just as much as I believe in everybody else, and that's what it's all about.
You guys have been resilient all year long, but even having to do it in the World Series, Doley goes down, Scherzer goes down, and you guys come back and win the next 2 games anyway and throw a gentleman's sweep on them. How did you guys just continue to bounce back all season long?
We have the best team in the world, top to bottom, and it's a great lineup, it's a great pitching staff, and it's a group of people that believe in each other, and it's a next man up mentality. We get the job done no matter who's in the lineup.
You just said it, and Rangers fans at home, soak this in. They have the best team in the world. That's fact now. The Rangers are World Series champions. This has been a fan base that's had to wait for a while. What's it feel like to be the team that finally did it for you?
I'm so happy I could do this. I'm so happy I could be a part of this. Even if I was just a small part of this team, I couldn't be happier where I'm at right now. This means so much to the team and so much to the Arlington, Dallas, Fort Worth area, to North Texas, to the whole Southwest.
Mitch Garver, he drove in what was eventually the game-winning run in this game. Congratulations, you're World Series champion.
Thank you so much.
Here with Travis Jankowski, you were thrust into action, obviously, by Adolis Garcia's injury. You come out and play out, especially in Game 4. What is this like for you to be here in this clubhouse celebrating a World Series championship with your teammates?
I wouldn't want to be anywhere else with any other people. This is a special group. It's actually really sad that the season's over. I enjoy coming to the field every single day with these guys, working, hanging out, making memories. But this is a hell of a way to go out.
Resilience has been the touchstone of this team from the jump, and especially through these last 2 months or so. How did you guys keep answering the bell time and again?
You know, to me, I think that's just good players knowing their roles, you know, and it all starts with CY in the front office, you know, realizing that role players are important in championship teams. Nobody goes through the season 100% healthy. You know, there's no team that's capable of doing that. And that's when us as role players have to, you know, go through the hard times of not playing 2 weeks at a time, but treating each day like you are going to start and you're going to make an impact in that game every day. Because when your opportunity comes, you don't want to miss it, you know. So that's what championship teams are made out of.
This fan base has had to wait a long time for this moment. What's it feel like to be part of the group that finally did it for them?
It's incredible. They deserve it, you know. That's an incredible moment for everyone in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. For Arlington, they need to come out and celebrate with us during that parade.
Travis Jankowski, he came out and showed out for Adolis Garcia these last couple of games. Congratulations, you're a World Series champion.
Thank you.
Guys, thanks. Here with Rangers General Manager Chris Young. You did it. How does this feel?
Well, they did it. It's all about these guys and Bruce Bochy and his staff, and it's just been a collective effort. Our organization has been through some hard times. Those hard times are over. Couldn't be happier for our fans.
Imagine what Rangers fans are doing right now back in Texas.
I'm going to watch every video. I can't wait to see them celebrate. I grew up a Ranger fan. I know how much this organization means to our people. I'm so happy for them. I love them. We can't wait to get home and celebrate with them.
To be part of the group that did this for Rangers fans, though, what does that mean to you?
It's the most special thing professionally I could ever imagine. I said that when I took the job, and I'm just so proud of these guys. And this group made history, and they deserve everything.
Last thing for you, Nathan Eovaldi working his way out of jam after jam after jam after jam. How did he do it?
He's just a winner. He's just a winner. He never gave in. He never quit fighting and making pitches, and he never lets the moment get too big for him. It's just he's a special baseball player and a special person, and it's fun watching.
Rangers GM Chris Young, thank you so much. Congratulations.
Ray Davis, CY, Chris Young, you know what they did to build this club up. They had a vision. They were going to bring winning baseball back to Texas, and unbelievable how fast it came.
What did you see in Nate's eyes? You made the right decision come back. How early?
What's that?
How early did you know you made the right decision to come
I
back?
knew right away. When I talked to CY and Ray Davis, baseball ops, I said this is the right fit for me, and I knew their vision, what they wanted to do. They were going to go out and get pitching, and then when I got to the ballpark, I said I really made the right decision. So it's a beautiful park, Texas. It's incredible how all this happened and went down.
Here with Evan Carter. So, how are you feeling right now?
Just unbelievable. I mean, this is so exciting. You know, what a group of guys to get to experience this with. This is awesome.
At such a young age, you're only 21 years old. I mean, what is it like to be on a national stage like this and so much pressure?
There's no pressure unless you make it pressure. I mean, this is a ton of fun. You know, and it's so much fun to watch, you know, people like Corey and Marcus come out and compete like this. And, you know, Nate did an unbelievable job keeping it close right there for us as an offense, be able to put something together there. So this is really cool.
So many ups and downs for this team throughout the year. How did you guys overcome that to end up here?
Yeah, you know, that's just kind of preparing us for the playoffs. You know, so much adversity early on. You know, I got to experience a little bit when I first got called up. So, you know, it just kind of molds you and makes you better for the future, and that's what we got to experience here in the playoffs too.
I think so many Rangers fans were also holding their breaths when you lost two huge players there and were taken off the roster here at the very end. But y'all bounced back.
Yeah, you know, unbelievable job by Travis Jankowski just stepping up and being ready to go. And gosh, man, he came out on fire and helped this offense. It was unbelievable.
Thank you so much. Congratulations. Enjoy.
Thank you.
How are you feeling right now holding the trophy?
I feel good. I think it's something that I was looking for many years, and now to be part of the history of the Texas Rangers is amazing. You know, I remember that I was here for 7 years and I left for 3, and then I came back and do this with this organization. Is amazing. So now we're gonna be in the box. And this is gonna be for the Texas Rangers fans too. They been doing a lot for us. They're supporting us a lot, and I think it's a great moment to celebrate.
What do you say about Bochy and his leadership?
I mean, amazing. So the way that he's doing everything to us is amazing. The way that he communicates and the way he put all the group together is something crazy. I mean, he's been working hard with us, and you know, we have a lot of up and downs, and he always have the same mentality, and you know, he always told us to have the same approach because something good is going to happen. So now we are the champ.
Pues la gente en español.
Nada, agradecido con todo el mundo. Yo pienso que el apoyo que hemos tenido de todos los fanáticos de los Texas Rangers ha sido increíble. Yo pienso que el apoyo también que hemos tenido de parte de toda Latinoamérica ha sido algo impresionante y vamos a estar agradecidos siempre. Creo que nosotros no solamente somos parte de la historia, yo pienso que también los fanáticos lo han sido y esto se lo dedicamos a ellos.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. I'm here with Nathaniel Lowe. Nathaniel, oh my gosh, what was it like in there?
It was amazing, you know. We celebrated a World Series title for a little while. We're just getting started, just getting warmed up. But yeah, that was a good one there. That was a good champagne shower.
So you guys did something that no other team has done in the history of the Texas Rangers, and that's win a World Series.
Yeah, how special is that, you know? We got such a good group. We got such good guys in there, you know. The support staff's great. We got guys who really care and who competed together, and we really played like a great team the whole way through the postseason. And, you know, to go the hard way and the regular season not finish up how we wanted it to, and then have to go through the wild card team and then all the way through to the World Series, like, what a ride it's been, but how cool is this?
Talk to me about the resiliency of this group, because there were a lot of highs and lows and injuries, but here you are.
Yeah, but you know, I think the road record in the postseason just shows perfectly how resilient this group is, because you know, we didn't drop a game, and you don't see teams go out there and do that. So we didn't really realize it until like now it's all said and done, and we could say it out loud. But I can't believe we were perfect on the road. How special is that? Right?
Congratulations. All right, well, I'm here with John Gray. Okay, what was it like in there?
It was exciting. It was exciting. Still trying to kind of take it all in, but it's an overwhelming feeling, and I'm just so proud of our guys. It's been a hard-fought journey, and we showed up and we made it happen.
For you personally, what was it like, all the ups and downs of this year?
You know, I'm really proud of how we handled it. I've been on teams in the past that, I mean, I've never been on a team that's handled things so well. I mean, if we had a down week, so what? We still came to the yard the next day, and we knew what we were made of, and we made it show.
You know, when you guys obviously did so much when it came to being on the road and winning all those road games, something that no one's ever done before. What fueled that? Because everybody thought, yeah, you know, most of the time you want home field advantage, but with you guys, it's almost like you wanted to be on the road.
I think it just, I think being on the road and just the opposing crowd and everything, I think it just puts us in another gear at least, you know, and I think it brings the best out of us. We're a competitive group. Everybody in here has got some fire in them, and you know, we're a tough group.
What can you say about Bochy's leadership and what he means to this team?
Oh man, just knowing Bochy's here is so comforting. Knowing he's in a dugout, making all the decisions, it's amazing. He's on point. He has a mind for the game, and his presence is very calming. And but he's, you know, then again, he's got some fire too. So it's really fun.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Take care.